Right now, you are going to witness the best analysis of that debate in the world. I promise. And if I'm overstating it, you let me have it. Bill at BillO'Reilly.com. All right, let's go. Talking points memo. I told you beginning in early March that something big was going to happen to influence the 2024 presidential vote. You remember that. I've said it probably too many times. Well, last night was it. That was it. That was huge. That was the worst presidential debate performance by a candidate in our history. It was pathetic. It was depressing because this man is in charge of all of us, and it is dangerous. He should not be in that position, and there is no doubt about it anymore. Let me prove my case. So we begin with the two men entering the debate arena. They hate each other. No eye contact, no handshake. No handshake at the end. They despise each other personally, big time. Trump looked a little tired, okay? But he didn't look bad. And they were shooting him tight, which means you saw close-ups of him. You didn't notice this, but I did. They very rarely, CNN, shot Biden tight. Biden was very pale. His voice was raspy. And when he started to decline in the debate, very quickly, there was something put out that he had a cold. But that did not stop him from going to the Waffle House after the debate. But he did not look good. Okay. The moderators, Dana Bash and Jake Tapper, were told before the debate, and this is an anonymous source, so you don't have to believe it, but I know it's true. They were told by the new CEO of CNN to not allow their liberal ideology to be demonstrated during the debate. They were ordered not to do that. And the reason was that CNN is in so much desperate trouble. They are now below 500,000 viewers in prime time. Remember, I did 6 million viewers on the 2 runs at Fox News for The Factor. So the debate begins, all right? And in the first minute, Biden makes a big verbal mistake. Go.
The economy collapsed. There were no jobs. Unemployment rate rose to 15%. It was terrible. And so what we had to do is try to put things back together again. And that's exactly what we began to do. We created 15,000 new jobs. We brought out the position where we have 800,000 new manufacturing jobs. But there's more to be done.
15,000 new jobs? Of course. He meant 15 million new jobs. Pretty significant mistake. I've made mistakes like that. I've misspoken. But that's a big one. 15,000 new jobs we've created. Come on. And he didn't hear it in his mind to correct himself. When I saw that, I went, gonna be a bad night for President Biden. All right. Then, in 10 minutes into the debate, I want to be very precise here so you follow what I'm following. 10 minutes in, the President of the United States totally collapses. Go.
We have 1,000 trillionaires in America. Billionaires in America. And what's happening? They're in a situation where they, in fact, pay 8.2% in taxes. If they just paid 24%, 25%, either one of those numbers, they'd raise $500 billion, I should say, in a 10-year period. We'd be able to wipe out his debt. We'd be able to help make sure that all those things we need to do, child care, elder care, making sure that we continue to strengthen our healthcare system, making sure that we're able to make every single solitary person eligible for what I've been able to do with the COVID, with dealing with everything we have to do with, look, if we finally beat Medicare.
Incomprehensible. Gibberish. Now, it was painful to watch that for me. I know a lot of people despise Joe Biden. I don't personally. I think he's the second worst president in history. I've said that too many times. And I'll back that up in my upcoming book. But I'm sitting there going, remember, everybody in the world's watching this. And he's going, trillionaires, no billionaires, no billion, no million. And then we finally beat Medicare. What does that mean? What does that mean? And he's throwing out stats that are absolutely false. But they both did that. Everything is expensive these days, you know that. The government is printing trillions of dollars and consumer prices higher than ever. If the government continues its printing and spending, the dollar could continue its free fall and lose its coveted role as the world reserve currency. Let's hope that doesn't happen. But there are a few things you can do right now. American Hartford Gold can show you how to protect your money, your retirement, your hard-earned savings against inflation by helping you diversify a portion of your portfolio into physical gold and silver. Start with a short phone call, and they can have physical gold and silver delivered right to your door or put inside your 401k or IRA. So please call or text them right now. Tell them Bill O'Reilly sent you. Call 877-444-GOLD, 877-444-GOLD, or text GOLD to 65532. Again, that's 877-444-GOLD, or text GOLD to 65532. Thank you for watching the No Spin News. To watch the full episode anytime on BillO'Reilly.com, please sign up to become a premium or concierge member. Visit BillO'Reilly.com to sign up and start watching today.